Guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. Do us a favor, hit the thumbs up button if you're watching. It really helps us out when you do that, and we appreciate it. Donruss Baseball really helps us out because we like it. And it just came out today. It's 2023 edition. We're doing 6 boxes, according to my calculations. Here are your teams. Let's read them off. Thomas at the bar with the Astros. Peter with the Rays. Barry, Angels. Timmy Tom, Guardians. OCD Craig, welcome back with the Red Sox. Aaron, also at the bar with the Giants. Brian, Twins. Mike, Brewers. Chris, caffeinated with the Mariners. Steven, having a spa day. He's sitting in a mud bath. There's some ladies in there, too. There you go, Steven. Dodgers. Billy with the Mets. Patrick, case of the Mondays. He's not sitting with any ladies in any bathtubs. Padres. Randy, Rockies. Richard with the Cubs. Rito with the Yankees. Dan, brand new breaker with us. Cardinals. Billy, Marlins. Keith, filled with joy, Nationals. Jason, Blue Jays. David, Orioles. Douglas, D-backs. James from Midtown, Rangers. John, having a brew. Phillies. Timmy Tom, Pirates. Blake with the Reds. Rito, Braves. Kevin, far away with the Tigers. Keith, A's. And Chris needs a big hug from the White Sox and the Royals. Let me know how that goes. All cards ship. No hitless credit. Panini points cards. Random to all.
Yep, OCD, there was a big accident.
It could be a magic trick, though. It could be an illusion of Gumby's arm being broken. It could be an optical illusion, Craig. We are masters of the background, and Gumby is a master of illusion. He's very stretchy. We put on the illusion of being good breakers every day. We're good at the illusion. You've reached the bottom of the breaking universe. Welcome to Dynasty. Right, George?
Exactly.
Ed Zachary. I like him. I believe they are doing prospects and retired / Hall of Famers. So you're going to have like a lot of the prospects from Bowman. Like the guys that you're looking for their first Bowman is who you're looking for in this. I think that's correct, Breeze. What up, Breeze, by the way? As a matter of fact, I just saw the back of a Drew Jones card. That'll work. So I would equate this to maybe like a Bowman, Panini version of Bowman, where you're not getting a lot of Trouts and stuff like that. You're just not. You're getting prospects or not even retired players in that, really. Yeah, we just fake our way through, Craig. We just kind of, push it along. It's all smoke and mirrors, Craig. Oh, that sounds fun. Zach Brown concert. Toes in the water. Blank in the sand. All right. Here we go. Gonna go through the base cards and the blue parallels. You get 24 of them per box. Go through those pretty quick, guys. Just for time's sake. All cards ship. Every card ships in this break. My guy, Ryan Sandberg, kind of a weird picture. Do we need a booty shot of baseball players? I don't think we do. Like softball or something. Diamond Kings, Roger Clemens, blue. Those are not numbered. So pass by the blue parallels. I like how they have the old school Donruss design. I think it's like the 89 design. That is numbered to 75, rated prospect Juan Ben Cho, St. Louis. St. Louis. Wow. Carlton Fisk, my guy. Ooh. Unleashed Drew Jones. That is actually, it's numbered to 999. So that's a very high numbered card, but it is a numbered Drew Jones. Love that.
Welcome, George. Great name.
Another George.
Mm.
Boy, there's a lot of Georges out there. Just saying. All right, Mason Wynn. That's numbered to 2023. Numbered to the year. There's that design that we all know and love. They didn't do the full red border. Go with the full red border if you're going to do it. Robin Ventura, Oklahoma State legend. And oh, it's boom time. Tamar Johnson auto. First Johnson of the break. George approves of that. That is a, I'm going to call that a teal velocity. 7 of 8. Pittsburgh Pirates.
Timmy Tom.
Timmy, you just made your break. You're done. You just quit. It's over. Wow. 7 of 8. He was like the 4th pick in the draft. That will work. Boy, we're restocking our dummy cards in this one. Good night. How many dummy cards do you need in one box?
Depends on how big a dummy you are.
You would need a lot.
I would
Alkaline foil. Mr. Tiger. No, if you watch us on the big screen, which we recommend you watch us on a TV, and then put us on your phone as well, but pause the video on your phone so you don't hear both of them, and then use your phone to chat. That's what most people do. All right, Mark McGwire to 2023. Another booty shot there. It's kind of weird. $9.99 Johnny Bench. Mr. Johnny Bench. Ooh, to 75 Dustin Harris auto. Rated prospect. That's going to go to the Rangers. You go Texas. Team color match. Texas Rangers. It's going to be
James, somewhere in the mid.
James from Midtown. Nolan Ryan, blue parallel, not numbered. I like this product already. Got a little throwback, got a little new, got a little old. Alkaline to 2023, going for the rainbow. So the blue and red parallel's not too hard to get. Roberto Alomar, etched in glory. Etched in Glory is an ultra rare insert. You know how I know that? Etched in Glory, ultra rare insert. That's where my knowledge comes from. I just read the box. Here you go. It's going to boom for the Blue Jays. We're going to count that as a hit. That is going to be like a case hit is my guess. Robbie Alomar, Blue Jays. And we'll mark it as a hit.
Jason.
Oscar Colas to 2023. The McGwire, you just asked a question about the card, and I'm just pulling another one. His number's backwards.
Whoa.
I feel like it's a optical illusion. It looks like a reverse negative, but it was like that on both cards. Heine Grow. I'm going to leave that alone. Usually happens the older you get. All right, Nolan Ryan again. Sam Rice to 2023. To $9.99 Warren Spahn. Mark McGwire again. Ozzie Smith to 2023. Tom Seaver to $3.49. And Chipper Jones. This is a looks like an Independence parallel. I think you get one of these per box, if I'm not mistaken, and they are not numbered. Unless I'm missing it, it is not numbered. Chipper Jones, my guy, Atlanta. What do you guys think of the cards numbered to almost 1,000? Or the cards numbered to the year, 2023? I'm not a big fan of them being in the product, but I guess it's better than a poke in the eye. I don't know how I feel about it. Jackson Holiday prospect. Well, apparently you get more than one per box. Mick Abel. Independence. Okay. You just can't chat on the TV was my point. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the to $9.99. I just they're trying to increase, getting the rainbow and all that. I get it, but all right, 10 of 27. Now I like this one. Bob Feller is going to go to the Guardians, Cleveland, to 27. Diamond Kings, Bob Feller. Very cool.
Timmy Tom.
Timmy Tom. Timmy Tom having a break. All right, Marvels, Pete Rose. That's number to 149. Nice team color match there, Cincinnati. Love the Marvels. This is going to be a longer break, guys. Looking at 6:30 Central when this is done. And actually, maybe a little late. You have to put a long time for Donruss if you're doing 6 boxes. Pudge Rodriguez to 2023. I'm going to pass by the Reds and Blues just to keep the break moving along. Just remember, Reds to 2023. All right, Ray Lankford, my guy, to 238. That's a statistics parallel. 238 home runs in his career, so that's why they numbered it to that. I actually don't mind that. Big things are coming? Wow. I don't even know what that means. Big things. What does that mean, Brian? To 249, Ricky Henderson. I just like this. I'm top loading it. I know it's the 249. That is going to be for the Yankees. We'll label this one Yankees, New York. Yankees, George.
Got it.
Drew Jones, Independence. I think we should get a boom for this. I think we should not get a boom for the sleeve I was using. Drew Jones for the D-backs. Lee Smith. I think I should not top load the Independents. There's a lot of them. I thought there was only one. There's way more. I'm learning as I go. Kirby Puckett, my guy. All right, Jackson Holiday jersey. Boom. There you go, Orioles. David T.H.O. Jackson Holiday from Stillwater High School, Stillwater, Oklahoma. Go Pioneers. Son of Matt Holiday, first pick in the MLB draft. This is a pretty good box. Mason Wynn. Goose Gossage. Talk to me, Goose. To 2023. Pete Crow Armstrong. We all remember Pete Crow. I will see. You're creepy, Brian. You're creeping me out. Good things are coming. Big things are coming. You will see. You're creeping me out, bro. I feel like you should tell me. Heine Grow. That's what's coming for you, Brian. Jackson Holiday rated prospect to $4.99. I already gave him the intro. I won't do it again. Go Pioneers. You're creeping me out, bro. Did I mention that? Sorry I didn't send you any clothes with that picture. Sorry I didn't send you any men's clothing with that picture, Brian. We can't all be like Hong. You know what I mean, George?
Not exactly, I don't.
Okay. A dummy card spot in the break? Yeah, we should do that. Hey, I got to tell you, that non-sport spot in the A&G break, that's the spot to have, man. You get a lot of stuff. It could be too much concrete there, Brian. It's a lot of concrete there. We should do a pack wrapper spot. Empty box spot. What else could we give you guys? That spot goes to Carly, the dummy spot. Yeah. That's... I didn't say it. But I wanted to. A hat would have been nice. Yeah. I don't like sending other men clothes. It just doesn't feel right. You know what I mean? It just doesn't feel right in my heart, Brian. All right, dummy card spot. Ralph Kiner to 500. Hall of Famer. Carl Yastrzemski. Nice one there to 349. 3,000 hit club. Some of these I'm going to top load. Usually going to top load the cards probably to 150 or less. But a few of the ones to 349. I'll throw in a top loader guy. Guys, gals, everybody. Peoples. The People's Court. Harry Ford. Signature Series. Little bit of a corner issue, which, as you know, on a foil card is pretty common. Foil is super tough to get in good condition. That is numbered to 99. It's going to go to Seattle.
Chris Caffeinated.
There you go, Chris. You can send this back, Chris, for replacement. Go to Panini's website if you would like to claim a factory damaged card. Joe Tinker. Tinker to Evers to Chance. Jackson Churio. I'm going to top load that. He's one of the top prospects in baseball. Going to go to the Brewers. We don't use a phone, basketballer. Nah, we use a little bit better camera. We do not break using a phone. We have a webcam and a regular camera. You can actually have as many cameras as you want, man. You just have different inputs. Mazurowski. And to 357, Espino, Cleveland. Yeah, most breakers have multiple cameras. All right, that's to 349, George Brett. 3,000 hit club. I've seen people with up to 4 cameras, basketballer. That's a little much for us. We like the screen to be just open where you can see the cards. Zach Neto, Mark McGwire to 2023. Got about 84 copies of that McGwire card if you have the A's. Sparky Anderson, Independence. He looks strange right there. It's kind of a weird card. All right, that is a Furcal for LA. Sal Frelick, Raleigh Fingers to 2023. He's a card collector, man. Guys, check him out on... he was on an episode of Chasing Cardboard. If you guys haven't watched that on YouTube, pretty cool card channel. Pennants, Minnesota. Frank Viola, who is not photogenic, we've discovered on his cards, but he's going to go to the Twins. Pennants. And right behind it, Frank Viola. Blue parallel. Kid Reporter spot. Would you buy that spot if I put it in a PYT, Skeeter? All right, this is 100. The whole background says 100, so it's numbered to 100. Makes sense to me. That is a high leg kick. Bob Feller again. So we have 2 parallels of this Diamond King Bob Feller going to go to the Guardians. I kind of like Donruss this year. Is it just me? I feel like there's too many cards in each box, but besides that, I like it. Jeff Bagwell, Cooperstown to $9.99. Tony Oliva. don't like the cards turned around every 2 seconds, but can't win them all. Jackson Churio jersey card. Going to go to the Brewers. They go Milwaukee with the hit. Brew Crew.
Mike McF.
You wouldn't buy it. Skeeter said he wouldn't buy the dummy card spot. He wants to leave it for you, George.
Oh, that's nice.
Pete Crow Armstrong to 2023. Skeeter's going to go to a driving to a paradise tomorrow. He's going to go to the great state of Florida. He's going to be on the beach in his Speedo, swimming, going to Miami Marlins games, deep sea fishing. King Griffey Jr., blue parallel. Jason Dominguez. I'm going to top load that. That's a statistics parallel. 123 hits last year, so they numbered this to 123. It's going to go to the Yankees, George. Skeeter's going to be on the beach. Marcelo Mayer to 999. Unleashed. Marcelo Mayer. Again, another card number to 1,000. Not a big fan of putting those in the set. Or the number to 2023, but they're there nonetheless. Griff McGarry. Almost like Biff from Back to the Future. It's Griff. It's the Bizarro World version of Biff. That's going to go, that's a rated prospect. And it is going to go to, wait for it, I don't know where Griff plays. Philadelphia. Number to 22 of 60. You go Phillies.
John Brew.
Not driving, flying, and no Speedo here. He's lying. All right, we've got... What parallel is this? Oh, that's the Statue of Liberty in the background. I assume that's a Liberty parallel Ramos. That seems a little harder to get. That's going to go to the Dodgers. LA Dodgers, George. Dodgers. Alert, alert, Dodgers. LA Dodgers. Alert, alert. That's our signal for labeling a card. Frank Thomas, Diamond King Blue. Brian's lost his mind. Now I'm not going to send you any clothes, man. Just because of that. Tom Seaver. That's just what he told me, Brian. I'm just stating what I was told. You know what I'm saying? Goose Gossage. Him and George were talking about it in their annual Team George meeting. I overheard their meeting. I was in here working. Anthony Pogus? Pages to 400. Pogo stick. All right, Unleashed Pete Crow Armstrong to 999. Zach Veen Independence. I'll top load that. Why not? Colorado. Ooh, he's going to message you in a minute, Skeeter. Brian Scott's going to message you. Got a new member on Team George. I will not be there for that call. Just letting you guys know. He's going to ask you to send him clothes, Skeeter. Don't do it. Duke Snyder and Oscar Colas for the White Sox. Rated prospect 12 of 46. What is this parallel? Is this the... looks like a silhouette of a head in the background. This is going to be the floating head parallel. White Sox on that one, George. Floating head parallel. That's how educated I am on the names of the parallels. Floating head. Duke Snyder to 999. Says Dynasty Breaks on the back. What does? Uh-oh. Carly's here. Stop talking about her, guys. Everyone stop talking about her. Hey, Carly. Delete your comments. Somebody had a comment earlier, Carly, about something about a dummy card. Just ignore that. Make sure that gets deleted there. I think it was Cheney. She's going to tattle on him. The Yankees have no speed, so they probably have no Speedos either, right? Yep, Skeeter's going to be on the beach. You should set up a table on the beach, Skeeter, and put some cards out on it. Have like a little card show on the beach. See if anybody buys anything.
I don't see any problems with that at all. Water, sand.
No, it's not going to... Don't put it in the water. Just put it on the beach. The table's sitting above the sand, as tables tend to do. I am going to be at the National, and I need to get on our Facebook group this weekend and find out who is going to be there, who's going to go to our dinner on that Friday night that we're having. I need to get a head count, and I need to book something, or we're not going to be able to have it. I've waited way too long this year. Yes, I will be there. George may be there for the dinner. That'll be our third year or fourth? Third year. Number to 46 is the Presidential Collection, not the floating head. The Presidential Collection. Aren't all the presidents floating heads in Futurama?
Friday, Jason. Most likely that would be.
I'll be there the whole time. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Probably leaving on Sunday.
Oh, I thought he was referring to the...
No, the dinner's Friday. And usually we can get up to like 20-something people, but I need to check. I need to book something. Look it up online, Junior. Skeeter may have the exact days. You have those days, Skeeter, what the dates are? I don't remember.
I can tell you pretty close. The last 3 or 4 days of July, and then I think Sunday is the 1st of August. Maybe right there.
Skeeter will give you those. Well, yeah, you're right. It is at the end of July. But if you want exact dates, you can look online and find out. It's a 5-day show. And it's awesome. Chicago's the best. If you're going to go to a national, Chicago's the best one to go to. All right, Ben Sheets, numbered to 10. Let's get a boom there. Ben Sheets, Milwaukee Brewers. 8 of 10, looks like a gold. I like it. We need to delete the comment in Facebook, please. Ban that person if you would. July 26th through the 30th are the dates. 26th through the 30th. Yoshiba to $9.99. Mason Wynn. Evan Carter. King Griffey Jr. Yeah, they do. They grade cards at the National. They can take it away and they'll mail it back to you, or you can have it graded right there. It does cost more to do that. Austin Wells. Austin Wells for New York. I believe this is going to be Yankees. Let me double check on Austin Wells. There you go, George. Austin Wells. Yankees. New York Yankees with that one. Vladimir Guerrero, Diamond Kings. Independence. Oh, you're not going to the National, Brian? Oh, man. What about the other Brian? Brian Ska. You going to the National this year? Or was that just an Atlantic City thing? All right, Bobby Dorr. To 470, Jimmy Rollins. So if you're in our trading post on Facebook, which if you've done a break before, you should be in our trading post. Go to our Facebook page, click on groups, apply to join just to answer the questions. You can buy, sell, trade your cards, no fees. Talk about the hobby. And I post news in there before I post it on our main page. So I'm going to be getting a head count in the trading post only for our dinner that we're having. You got to be a Trading Post member. Jackson Holiday Unleashed. I'm going to top load that to $9.99. Go Pioneers. Stillwater, Oklahoma. So I'll be getting a head count on who's going to be at the National, who is going to be at the dinner Friday. I'll be doing that soon. And please don't say, yes, I'm in, if you can't be there. We do have to pay for each person in advance. So we don't mind you going, but if you're not sure if you're going, I would just say I'm not going to be there probably. Diego Cartella, rated prospect, LA Dodgers. LA Dodgers, this is an orange auto. Very nice. That is numbered to 85.
Steven Spa.
Yeah, Carly's not going. She's scared. She's scared she won't find any Brewers cards at a huge discount. It's a shame. There's so many Brewers cards there. It's almost like a brewery. There's so many cards there. Ricky Henderson to 75. This is the Flame parallel. There's fire in the background. Ricky Henderson, Oakland A's. She's scared, Brian. She doesn't like good food for free and awesome cards. She doesn't like that. Johnny Bench. Johnny Bench. Is this a tree parallel? What is this? This is like the Woodlands. I'm going to call this Love the Forest parallel. That's what I'm calling it. Skeeter can tell the real name maybe. But I'm going to call it the Forest. All right, that is Indy Rodriguez and Soriano. All right, Evan Carter. Ooh, Jackson Holiday to 100. That's a nice one. There you go, Orioles. A lot of Jackson Holiday. It's okay if you're scared. We understand. Bomb Squad A-Rod to $9.99. I just like the look of that card. We're going to top load that one. That's going to be Yankees. New York Yankees. Soriano. Molitor. Yeah, we're going to be hanging out with Giannis, Carly. We're going to be hanging out with Vin Baker is going to be there. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar might stop by. It's okay if you're scared, though. We're having a Brewers reunion. I'm sure we'll be invited to that. Tony Oliva to 100. Tony Oliva, Minnesota. Yeah, it's going to be a big Milwaukee event this year. All right, Robert Hassel to 99. This Unleashed is a little bit lower numbered. Number to 99. It's going to go to Washington. Jackson Holiday, Independence. Boy, we are top loading a lot of cards in this break, which is a good thing for you guys. A lot of cards, not a lot of money for this break. It's okay. Hey, being scared is a natural human emotion. It's just a natural human emotion. Colson Montgomery from Bewitched. That's going to go to the White Sox. Chicago. Chris. Mr. Double Team. Yeah, Glenn Robinson might be there. Big Dog Robinson. He's going to be there. It's going to be a big event. Maybe the biggest Milwaukee sports event in history. It's going to be, it's going to be memories is what it's going to be.
Stretching this out a little too far.
It's going to be memories is what it is, George. Cooperstown, Wade Boggs, Boston to 249. It's not the event, George. It's the memories created in your brain. Luis Angel Acuna Signature Series. Ronald's little brother. There you go, Texas Rangers. Strike again. James from Midtown. Really, you know what they say, George?
What do they say, Dane?
You live your life between your ears.
Huh.
Think about that, George. Yeah, Sam Cassell will be there. Whitey Ford. Oh, no, I would never convince you, Carly. I would never convince you. That's funny. I just want you to know that we'll take pictures for you. We'll take pictures. Ichiro, 3,000 hit club to 999. Maybe we'll get Giannis to say, "Hey, Carly." Something like that. Lou Brock. We'll put it on IG for you. Larry Walker. Chipper Jones to 2023. Hitmen. You know how I know this insert is rare? Look for the new ultra rare inserts. Hitmen. Cal Ripken Jr. for Baltimore. It's a beautiful card. Nice design, Panini. I like that. Hitman. Now we're going to count that as a hit for the Orioles. David. The card actually has extra paper. It's not a dinged corner. It has extra paper coming off the corner. All dark borders make this very tough, but overall it's in pretty good condition. Except you do have a little stalactite hanging off there on the corner. Congrats, David. Oh, we'll put it on whatever format you want, Carly. We'll just, you know. When we're eating steak with Giannis, we'll definitely make a video and, you know, and he's handed out all the free autographs and stuff and season tickets to the Bucks. We'll get you a screenshot. You can make it the screenshot on your phone. Right, George?
I guess she can do whatever she wants to do.
Wow. What do you think, Skeeter? I like to get you guys involved as well. I like to get your opinions as well.
I feel like that she's probably about to scream right now with as much talking.
Oh, they had chicken pasta again? Oh, just because of this.
Because of you continuing to badger her.
I'm not badgering her.
And then, so she can only imagine when she's thinking about the possibility of going, how unfun that would be to be badgered in person.
No. There's no bad. The only Badgers that are going to be present are Wisconsin Badgers, George. There's going to be a few Wisconsin Badgers there.
Call it what you want.
I forgot to mention those. Hit that thumbs up button if you're watching. How many likes do we have tonight?
28.
That is horrible.
Wow.
I'm saying it. I'll say it. Hit that thumbs up button. Would that be Sidney Moncrief? Could be Sidney. It's not Dante Moncrief. Ha, that ain't happening, Skeeter. Oh, excuse me. Did I say that? I can't drive up there. I'm scared to drive in Chicago. I don't want to drive in Chicago.
Well, you won't be in Chicago.
Maybe Adam and I will have a conference in person. Maybe Adam and I will have a conference. I ought to go to Dane County and make an appearance. I wonder if they would give me the key to the... Do they have a key to the county? They don't have a key to the county.
Oh.
Probably the city.
They'd probably make one for you. I mean, the city wouldn't be big enough. You need it to be the county. The whole thing.
Sidney Moncrief will be there too, Carly. It's going to be quite the event. You're the man, Rob. I don't care what anyone else says. You're the man. This is a long break. This is actually longer than I thought. Or actually, it's not because I put an hour and a half for it, but it just didn't fill up on time. What can you do? We'll be a little bit late for our Contenders Draft football. Yeah, a lot of those Milwaukee signers. Yep, I know. Really, it's like Milwaukee has, the whole city has just picked up and moved. Locked and loaded to 249, Ricky Henderson. Oh, 3 of 15. Emmanuel Rodriguez. Looks like a Green Stars autograph. Get a boom for the Twins. Nice one. What is up with the behind shots on all these cards? Seriously. What is going on with the photography department? 3 of 15.
That's Brian, by the way. You may have already said that.
I did not.
Brian, ATK.
What's up with all the behind shots? That is a Jackson Churio for the Brewers. I'm going to call this Out in the Forest. I'm going to call that the Shire parallel. Get in the Shire. Brew Crew. Jackson Holiday to 2023. I'll top load that one. You were gonna drink. It's Friday, Carly. Get out of here. All the lies being told today. Cheney said we should give all the dummy cards to you, Carly. What do you think about that? Mick Abel, rated prospect, Fire parallel. Philadelphia Phillies, bringing the fire. Up with all the booty pictures. Unleashed, Zach Veen to 9.99. Unleashed. Was a rated prospect card. Nap Lajoie, Napoleon Lajoie. Hall of Famer. She only drinks on days that end in a Y. Jason Dominguez to 2023. Kirby Puckett, my guy. Mick Abel, Dustin Pedroia. Would it be that hard to put them all in the same direction? Ryan Sandberg, there's another behind shot. And then numbered to 195, which is career 195 stolen bases, Torrey Hunter. That's Torrey with 2 eyes. He could see really well. That's why he stole so many bases. Pete Rose, it's Torrey with 2 eyes. Carly threw out her back getting groceries yesterday. Button pressed by George.
Wow. You pointed at me.
All right, we have the 100 parallel. Brooks Lee. Threw out your back getting groceries. I don't want to go to Illinois. I don't like when people play video games. I want a beer. It's my Carly impression. What'd you think?
I think it's terrible.
Okay. Gavin Williams to 196. 1.96 ERA. Whitey Ford to 9.99. It hurts when you sit. Well, don't sit. That's what my doctor always tells me. Well, don't do that. Don't sit down. Golf course beer. That's some good beer. Hey, Carly, I have a question since you're the Gumby ambassador. And it's a serious question. How come no one claimed Gumby right away on the trading post? Everyone was like begging for Gumby a couple weeks ago. What happened? Lance Berkman. I think she tried to buy too much beer and threw her back out. Mike Piazza, my guy. Her call. Yeah, that was probably a bad example, Carly. I lost track there. Emerson Hancock for the Mariners to 100. What I meant is like, I don't want to have fun. I don't want to have fun. That's what I meant, not video games. Yeah. I thought it was your job to keep the Gumby hype. You were supposed to keep putting coals on the fire. You know what I'm saying? You got to put coals on the fire. You got to stoke the fire. Ooh. Let's stoke this one. Harry Ford, rated prospect, chrome card, Seattle. Red ice. Very nice.
Chris. Second hit.
Here you go, Bo, playing the show. 19 of 23. Got the Michael Jordan number there. I'm not going to lie. This is maybe the most base-heavy break we've done in a year. It's a lot of base cards. Pete Crow Armstrong. Not complaining. Just a ton of cards. Pete Crow Armstrong. Cubbies. Chicago Cubs on that. You carried the Big Ben by yourself. All right, Grayson Rodriguez, Orioles with the jersey card. I think the second jersey card for the Orioles. That is a David THO. Also got the Cal Ripken hit.
Third hit, dude.
Moises Alou, my guy. Molitor. Bob Lemon, Robin Yount. Gotta hurry past that one. Carly has a restraining order, or he has a restraining order against Carly. You'd have to ask Carly that. She's in charge of Gumby. Sky. That would be a question for Carly. Ricky Henderson to $9.99. Jordan Lawler. James Wood, Georgia's guy. Alan Trammell, Hall of Famer. Noelve Marte to 2023. History Makers. I feel like this may be an SP insert. This is going to go to the Guardians. Little bit of a corner issue up top. Not too bad. Do you want to point that out? Most walk-off home runs of all time. I did not know that. Jim Thome. Does not surprise me. The guy was clutch. I guess we won't count that as a hit. But I think that's pretty tough to get. Heine Grow. Yeah, Charlie's getting him next, and then you're going to have to hype it up. We're going to have to hype it up after that. We got to hype it up. We got to keep him moving. Dustin Pedroia to $2.99. We got to get a list going, Carly. You got to create a list. That's what you got to do. Create a list. We need to get a list here. Very efficient list. Brooks Lee. That way there's no question. No question. Zero question. A list, George.
A list.
A list. Exactly. I've heard of that card show chain. All right, here we go. Maybe we can call him home after a year.
I thought that's what we were doing.
Last time Charlie just sent him to us, so maybe let Charlie know. Don't send him back to us yet, because I think he sent him back to us last time. Yeah, let's keep him out for a year. Let's give him a year out on the road. We need like people to say, okay, who's getting him next? And okay, Bob, you're on the list next. And then okay, all right, you got it. Tinker's after Bob. It's Bob, then it's Tinker, and then it's Vladimir after that. You know the whole concept of the list, George. You ever make any lists, George?
Pretty much all the time.
Okay, what list do you make, George?
Use the bathroom. Watch a TV show.
You have to write that down.
Not the bathroom part, but the TV show. Kind of got
You can just kind of go whenever, right?
to the TV show.
Adult technology. It just depends.
Appointments. I have to write appointments down.
Excuse me?
I have to write appointments down.
That's not really a list, George. That's just an appointment.
Well, things to do then.
Things to do list? You're
Yeah,
big
I've
on
got
those?
one on my desk right now. Not this desk. The one.
Yeah, that's why Carly's been hired, because Gumby went AWOL for a while. That's why Carly's been hired, and also to hype up so we don't have a lack of interest in Gumby. She's been hired for multiple things. She's the Gumby ambassador and the initial Gumby holder. And this, the second edition of Gumby Travels America. Brought to you by Dynasty Breaks. Marvel's Robin Yount. 7 of 249 blue. He has some long hair there. Brewers. Milwaukee. I think he was in someone's glove box for 3 months. I think it was Soupy.
It was Soupy. Either that or Dan.
Trace Gonzalez. Boom. Pittsburgh Pirates. Big green auto. Love it. Boom. Timmy Tom. Once again, you already got the Tamar Johnson auto. This one is numbered to 8 as well. Tamar Johnson and Trace Gonzalez both numbered to 8. See, they even have a list for the card show. All right, Jordan Walker. Jordan Walker for St. Louis. King Griffey Jr., Sparky Anderson. Larry Walker, Jackson Joby. Cam Collier to 370. I feel like I should top load that one. Cam Collier. We're top loading a lot of cards, aren't we?
Pretty good many, yeah.
Drew Jones, base card. Paul Molitor. Toronto to 149. A little bit lower numbered 3,000 hit club. Don Sutton. And that is Jackson Joby for the Detroit Tigers. Tigers with the hit. That's going to be Kevin Farway. The throwback design. Jersey card. Jackson Joby. Jacob Berry to 2023. Big prospect. 6th pick in the draft. Speaking of big prospects, how about let's get a Wemby auto tonight. Let's change somebody's collection. Jim Thome, Bert Blyleven, Cooperstown to 999. Brooks Lee, The Wizard, Ozzie Smith. Robert Hassel to 25, very low numbered. Robert Hassel to 25, congrats Washington Nationals. 10 to 25. Shaney, you and Eric should get together. Have a play date. You know what I mean, George?
I understand the word you said.
Al Kaline to 349. That's good, George. That's good. All right, we've got Henry Davis. Great box here. Boom. Pittsburgh again. Pirates rocking it. Timmy Tom. First pick in the Major League Draft was Henry Davis. This is a purple auto. And I know your other two autos are numbered to 8, so sorry. This one's numbered to 99. God, Pittsburgh, man. Owning it. Timmy Tom. How about this break for 30-something bucks? Jordan Lawler. Joe Tinker, Hall of Famer. The big unit to 308. Wade box. We'll be probably about 15 minutes late for our next break, guys. How many spots do we have left in Contenders Draft Football? By the way, 36 autos in that break, and it's $46.99. And that's the Trevor Lawrence rookie year. Justin Fields.
14.
14 spots left. Grab one. 9 of 15. Victor Scott II. I like to call him Junior. Mojo Green. St. Louis Cardinals. St. Louis. There you go, Dan. New breaker with us. That is a great card. Got the Optic autograph, which is a chrome finish. Goes down smooth. Dynasty Playdates. Yeah, you guys should go on a playdate. Bring the dogs. Dog. Drew Romo, 275. Parallel there. Ray Lankford, my guy, to 2023. Pudge Rodriguez pennant. I love this design. It's very cool. Pennants. Detroit Tigers. Frank Thomas, red. A really good book yesterday. Robert Hassel. Randy Johnson, the big unit to 2023. Napoleon Lajoie to 999. Guardians. And I gotta turn these the other way, I guess. Ken Griffey Jr. to 999. Locked and loaded. I'll go ahead and top load that one. Nothing wrong with a little Ken Griffey Jr. numbered card. Roger Clemens. Trevor Hoffman. Trevor Hoffman. That's low numbered. You got to watch out on these foil cards. It is a statistics parallel. What is that? 53 saves back in the day. Trevor Hoffman. San Diego.
Probably a 1 in 66 chance.
Got to meet Trevor Hoffman. Nice guy. I think he only had one rookie card. That was weird. I think 92 Bowman was his only rookie, if I'm not mistaken. That's very strange back then to only have one rookie and be in the Hall of Fame. What's my side project? I wish. Carly collects bench warmers, if you guys know what that is. Right, George?
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
I don't have any proof of it.
You heard right. Yeah, the tin caps. I think I used to have a hat of the tin caps. It's like an apple wearing a tin can over its head. Pretty cool logo. Yeah, his rookie card, he was a red, I think. Trevor Hoffman. I think he was a red when he was a rookie. I gotta say, this break takes a while, but it's a really good value. I feel like you get a ton of cards. There's a lot of hits, a lot of autographs, and it's super inexpensive. I don't mind this product. I like this. Only negative is it's time consuming, I guess.
I think you've actually gotten a few boxes with more than the 3 hits.
They're over-delivering. I like that, too.
Yep. I'd say at least twice.
Yeah, Donruss is always solid, man. I got an itch. Got an itch. Oh, this pack does not want to be opened. You shall be opened.
Boy, that was impressive.
You just gotta, George, you gotta be intentional. You gotta make things go the way you want them to.
Even the packs listen to you. It's crazy.
Wow. Yeah. That's neat that you collect that, Carl. I don't know many people that do. All right. Here we go. Henry Davis, Pete Crow Armstrong to 2023. Dummy card.
That's mine.
Juan Gonzalez. Rated prospect Luis Angel Acuna to 373. Tom Seaver, the late great Tom Seaver. Independence parallel. Jason Dominguez, blue parallel. Pudge Rodriguez, Cooperstown to 999. Texas. Eddie Murray, my guy. It's going to be Baltimore. Dave Winfield. Bob Feller. All right. Turn some of these around. Turn the beat around. Nolan Ryan and Duke Snyder. Duke Snyder is to 400. This is a very complicated set. If you're trying to put together a parallel of a single card, you got a lot of work to do. There's a bunch of different parallels, statistics. Just would take forever to put together a parallel set. And we may have a printing plate coming up. That's another one you'd have to find. This is a very complex set. How about a Raleigh Fingers 1-of-1 printing plate? Boom. Oakland A's. We'll label this one A's on the front, George. It does say Oakland. Another behind shot for you. That is a magenta plate 1-of-1. Oakland A's. That was Keith. Raleigh Fingers, baby. He's a card collector. If you didn't know that. Robert Hassel to 349 Unleashed. Jordan Walker, Frank Thomas. Oh, it's a low numbered. It's Dustin Harris for Texas to 15. That is a Stars Hollow, I believe is what you're going to call it. Stars Hollow. Isn't that from like, my wife watched some show, Stars Hollow. Is that like Gilmore Girls or something?
I think it's from The Lord of the Rings.
It could be. Stars Hollow, 12 of 15. Texas Rangers, George?
Texas Rangers.
James from Midtown. I think that's Gilmore Girls. We just mentioned Gilmore Girls on our channel. That's not a bad show. I'll say it. I'll be a man. All right. Robin Ventura, Oklahoma State legend. Not a very good fighter, but Oklahoma State legend. And Mike Piazza, Bomb Squad. My guy. I don't know why I raised my voice, but I got excited. My guy, Mike Piazza. Mike Piazza. Ew.
I just coughed, dude. Covered my mouth the whole bit.
Ew.
You don't ever cough?
Never.
Never.
No.
That's amazing.
I do it in private.
Well, good. I do too.
All right, Drew Jones to 2023. I'm going to top load that. It's Arizona Diamondbacks red. I like it. Why not? Dummy card. We're not too late for our next break. We're going to take about 10 minutes after this one, put these cards up, post the video, and get ready for Contenders Draft football. All right, number to 149. That is Brooks Robinson for the Orioles. That is a Dominator. Long-time insert out of Donruss. Lou Brock. Win Bin Cho. Patch card, Marcelo Mayer for the Red Sox. There you go, Bastin. Bastin Red Sox. That sleeve ain't going to work.
Craig, OCD.
OCD with the jersey. Look at you, Craig. No, he didn't watch Outer Range and never will.
That's not true.
You did watch it?
No.
So it is true.
Well, I didn't get home till it was 11:30 or something when we got it.
Are you going to watch it this weekend?
Yeah. I'm going to try
Whoa.
to. I'm going to try to. Do my best.
Well, nah.
I've already put the little...
Try to doesn't... I'm going to need a yes
My
or
wife
no.
was watching a series she watches, and she had like 20 minutes left to go. And so by the time I thought, I'm not going to start this now.
You know what I hear?
What's that?
What do you think I hear?
Smart planning.
I hear excuses, George.
That's what you hear.
Orlando Cepeda. That is going to be for the Giants, San Francisco Giants, to 149. Hard to see that one. See what the statistic was. 149 RBIs in 61.
Cheney, I'm working on it though, buddy.
Working on it, and maybe.
My wife is, will be concerned because she does not like science fiction.
Jordan Walker Marvels to 9.99.
And apparently there's a little bit of science fiction in this.
A little bit. Not much. It's
I've
kind of like
got
a little bit of salt on your French fries. You can be okay.
Yeah, I think it'll be all right. But I don't want to do it when she's half asleep. Doesn't see the whole
Well, that's
thing.
what you usually do.
That's so funny.
All right, Mick
You just gotta
Abel.
Get what you can get.
Mick Abel. Whoa.
What?
Whoa, Skippy.
I didn't say anything.
I'm going to be sick.
I don't know what you said.
I'm going to throw up everywhere. All right.
Well, that's what you were.
Priester to 2023. Owen Murphy. Coming attractions? It is a Western. Is that I feel like this is a short print. Owen Murphy. Atlanta. Coming attractions.
I know, Carly.
Torrey Hunter. Torrey with two eyes. Heine Grow to 379. Noelvi Marte to 249. Unleashed Blue. Pretty cool looking. Unleashed Blue.
I thought
parallel.
that's what you said. Unleashed Blue.
I did unleash Blue. He attacked you. Go back to your home, Blue. All right. Thank you guys for bearing with us. Here's a little bit longer break. Try to go through it as quickly as possible. 61 of 99. Our final auto of the break. Brady House. Taking it to the house for the Nationals. Washington Nationals with the hit. It's going to be Keith. 61 and 99.
Joy.
At the buzzer, Keith. All right, guys, we're going to post this video to our YouTube channel. If you missed the break, don't worry. You can watch any of our breaks live. You don't have to be here. You can watch any of our breaks live. But if you can't be here, you can watch them on demand on our YouTube channel. Hit the thumbs up button. Help us out with viewership. Help us get some more sports card collectors in our group by hitting like. We'll be right back for football.